can I preface this? This segment is going to be, I think, a recurring segment for me for the next month or so, or more or longer. I think I started doing this on. I started doing this on X this week, but basically, I'm just going to be posting things and asking the question, "Where are we in the cycle?" As kind of rhetorical thing, because I think to me, what I post and what I talk about, it really does show where we are in the cycle. So, having said that, where are we in the cycle?
Everyone's got a boner. Everyone's happy. Bitcoin's going to the moon. Everyone's got a boner. Everyone's happy. Bitcoin's going to the moon. I can just.
Everyone's got a boner. Everyone's happy. Bitcoin's going to the moon. Is that the refrain, or is that the chorus?
I think so. I think so. It's everyone's got a boner. Everyone's happy. Bitcoin's going to the moon. So Graham,
Okay.
I tagged you this week with this clip, and I said, "Where are we in the cycle?" Or actually, I asked you what your thoughts were. But yeah, the question is, where are we in the cycle? Should we go to the next one?
Sure.
So for the audience, just keep asking yourself, where are we in the cycle?
Yeah. Next one.
Companies buy Bitcoin. What is this? Which one is this? Oh, yeah. Oh, I can just read this next one.
Yeah, go for it.
So again, this is reported from a crypto news outlet, The Block. It says NASDAQ listed fitness company plans to raise $500 million for what is this? FET crypto treasury. So this is not even Bitcoin. And we're buying tokens, 500 mil of FET, Fetch.ai's native token. So that's interesting. We're now breaking out from Bitcoin treasury companies, Graham, and we're raising $500 million for some coin, right? Not even Ethereum.
Never even heard of that one. Fetch.
Question: where are we in the cycle?
There was this one. Tony G. You see this? So Tony G, which apparently is a Canadian investment holdings company.
Seriously?
So
that name?
Yeah, they put Tony G. They put $438,000 into Hyperliquid's token, and it pumped the stock by 57 million in market cap. So about an 8x. There's Tony
Lord.
G. Was 55 cents Canadian, now over $4.50 Canadian.
Was it last cycle, Graham, or was it 2 cycles ago where people put blockchain in their name? Like there was an iced tea.
Yeah, that was 2017, Long Island iced tea. That's the classic.
Blockchain. Doesn't this sound like that?
This is interesting. Like, it goes back to the whole Circle IPO, right? Like, if you look at like Circle's earnings, I think I saw the number that the current valuation of Circle is 150 times earnings approximately, which is like insane. I mean, what is like Google trades at like 30 times earnings or something. So I guess the thing is, right, like Circle, maybe it sits at the epicenter of the whole like stablecoin thing, and then also the crypto thing. Like, so you can get access to, from the TradFi markets, crypto / the stablecoin narrative. And Circle's kind of like the only way to do that. So,
but also, I mean, there's so many other. It's very early in the stablecoin game, right? Like you have.
Yeah, but right now in the TradFi world, Circle is really, I guess, actually probably PayPal? The smarter thing would be
Robinhood, PayPal.
Yeah, or Coinbase itself, since they get half the profit of Circle. But
what
people
happens when
piled into
Robinhood
this.
launches it? Yeah, what happened when Robinhood launches their own stablecoin? Right.
Yeah,
or
I mean, never mind that. Like, what about the actual banks? I've heard
Merrill Lynch,
murmurings of like a consortium of banks looking at launching their own stablecoin. Yeah. So, but the point is though, like, where are we in the cycle? We're at the point in the cycle where people are like desperately trying to get in on this narrative, and the Circle IPO, I think, is the perfect example of that. Like, I really do not think that it's going to maintain that valuation. I think people are just looking at the Circle not really as an investment, but as a trade. And actually, you can see that from the fact that like the turnover in shares is like 70% or something. Like people are just like trading it. They're not really investing in it. So it's a
meme stock.
It's a meme stock. Yeah.
All right, let's go to this next one. This was hilarious. This came out this morning. Where are we in the cycle? Podcaster Pompliano. So the FT is reporting that Pomp, a podcaster, is going to be a CEO of a Bitcoin treasury SPAC. Good Lord, Graham, SPACs are back. Now we all remember how well that whole thing ended. It was terrible, right? So this is wild to me. This is combining like the blow off topness of last cycle and TradFi, the whole SPAC thing, with now in like a crypto Bitcoin vehicle. I mean, it's just like hilarious sounding, right? I don't even know. So the funny thing is, if you read the article, SPAC is not even mentioned, and so I had to use ChatGPT, and I was like, "Is this really a SPAC?" And I got the response back, "Yes." The term blank check vehicle is a common synonym for SPAC, right? So this article uses the term blank check vehicle, and I imagine that the article purposely uses blank check vehicle because SPAC has been so fully run through the mud, right? It's like a dirty word after what happened in 2021, 2022. So here we have it, guys. We have a SPAC now that's going to raise money for buying Bitcoin, and it's run by a podcaster. I mean,
Yeah.
Where are we in the cycle?
Yeah. Kind of a brutal take here from Shadow Coder. Dude's such a culture vulture. Yeah, ruthless.
He's not selling mattresses anymore, bro.
Yeah, well, you got to respect the hustle.
Oh, of course. Come on, yeah. Look what we're doing. But still, you can poke fun at different things, and I like getting eviscerated in the comments.
This one I didn't like. I didn't understand. What is this? Wall Street is investing billions in marinas for bigger yachts.
This is the TradFi version of where we are in the cycle. So I wanted to show you that this is not just a crypto phenomenon, right? Which is important. This is really, really important, especially if you're expecting retail to really come into crypto, which is what you would expect in the kind of the final phase of a bull cycle, right? I still think that retail has to come in to some degree to really get that kind of euphoric blow off topness. And the fact that here's Eric Balkanis talking about this, the fact that Wall Street is now building infrastructure so that they can hold bigger yachts. This is again really tells you kind of where we are in the cycle, and that it's not just like in our own personal bubble.
Yeah.
In the last one, could you do the Saylor and Peterson on Bitcoin? Jordan Peterson had a interview with Michael Saylor this past week, and there were some really great clips that came out of that interview. This one to me is kind of it's the most interesting because I think it shows you where we are in the cycle, but it's also really damning about Bitcoin and the new kind of Bitcoiner, which I want to talk about after this. But so I'll only talk about where we are in the cycle.
So why won't
Going everywhere.
if it's ramping up in terms of its success, and let's say that that's exponential, because perhaps it might be, why won't Bitcoin just suck the investment capital out of everything?
It is, and it will.
Okay.
That's why I'm here. That's
Okay, so what's the
that's message.
consequences of that?
All right, so yeah, I found that to be, again, not to bury the lead here, but let me tell you where I think we are in the cycle. I personally think that we're on the cusp of that kind of just, this is truly different. This is world changing. Bitcoin is going to the moon, and it's not just something that people in crypto are saying, and it's not just like some empty thing that people say to kind of make themselves feel better about their bags. People are really going to start believing it, right? They're going to start thinking their farts smell like French perfume, and so I might be wrong, but I'm starting to feel that you're getting really smart people who are kind of really believing that this is it, and this is the end game. Bitcoin's going to suck up all the capital. All these Bitcoin treasury companies are going to elevate Bitcoin to this new super galactic dynamic thing, and that to me is the recipe for the final phase of this cyclogram, is where you have people who really believe, and not stupid people either, right? You have all these really smart people who are starting to get incredibly excited and convinced, and then they're able to convince retail, right? They're able to finally bring in retail who haven't really bought in yet. So that's where I think we're in the cycle.